falling down. It's what you feel when you light up this town. The skies will open, stars will shine bright. We won't forget what happens tonight. Go right, lean in the air. Cause I feel it. To it there, and our feet hit the ground. We cheer to the love in the sound.
And again, it's Larry Fitzgerald with a touchdown catch. What a way to start football on a Thursday night in the end zone. And it's caught for the win.
That's right. It is Thursday night, and we are here live coming to you. It is the Thursday night watch party with Kelly from Myers and the Mouse, Jeff, Don't Whip Dad, myself, I'm Pete McDivitt. We are going to talk some football. We are weeks away from the start of the season. We're about to have a lot of fun, and my co-hosts know football better than most, and they're going to challenge you to challenge them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Jeff and Kelly.
What's going on, people? How's everybody doing?
It's good to see you. I'm going to turn my
hello, everybody.
A little bit. Preston's got it riled up tonight because we are excited about going. We got some great guests lined up for this week to come in and talk with us very shortly about their weeks, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So, Jeff, first, I'm going to go to you this week first, and then went to Kelly last week. We're going to start off with you and talk about 2 grandkids this week. That's a great.
I feel like I need to put on a hat. I had a grandkid born a couple days ago, and I had a grandkid born like an hour 10 ago. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a really good mood. Other cool things have happened too, but let's talk some football. I heard my Chargers and my Cowboys are still undefeated, so I'm in a good mood.
The Chargers. Don't the Chargers open up? They open up with the Rams. Uh-oh. Mouse Talk Walt. He's a Rams fan. He's one of our guests here tonight live.
And he's muted, which is the way it should be until the Chargers beat him or the Cowboys beat him.
Preston's in here playing with buttons.
Hey, Jonathan.
No, that might have been me. Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome in.
Buddy?
Obviously, this is Walt, and he is Mouse Talk for those who don't know. And if you don't, you got to be in a shed somewhere hiding because he's going live almost every day talking about something. He's moved to Disney. He said, heck, I'm out of Maryland. The Orioles are horrible. He left me here in Maryland by myself. Used to be me and Walt in Maryland. So
I'll never leave you, Pete. I'll never leave you, buddy. I'm always here.
I love you, buddy.
You just make the call. I'll be on a plane. I'm on my way.
I hear you. Well, Orioles might have an open day soon. And joining us.
I hope so.
Nick, what's going on?
How's it going?
What's up, Nick?
Good to see you guys. Thanks for having me on.
Good to see you, buddy.
Great having you here, Nick.
Absolutely.
We're definitely excited. So, Nick, his channel is Magical News Live. He does a lot of great stuff in the parks like Walt. We're proud to have them in our community. We're proud to support them, and they do some great stuff. Walt, like I said, has been doing some daily shows in the morning, going over and doing also in the evening with his questions on just about everything that he can find and evaluating certain rides. And Nick has been doing a lot of at-home streams, but now going to be breaking out soon to the parks and everything else going down there. So they're 2 great channels. And if you're not watching, please make sure you like and subscribe them. So here's my first question. I'll throw it out to Walt to start out, and then we'll chime in from there. Walt. So obviously it's been unique since the NFL finished. They didn't have to worry about COVID. How much do you think it affects them this year?
You know what? I don't know that it does. We'll see what happens. I think by September when the season starts, it may not affect it as much as obviously the other sports have been affected. I mean, we have no baseball. We're going to have a shortened NBA season, a shortened hockey season if it's even coming back. I don't even think they're coming back. The MLS is going to be modified. I think the NFL might be the one, and even that I'm still not 100%, might be the one that gets spared somewhat. But as I look at the schedule, if I'm not mistaken, regular season games are going into January, so maybe they're pushing back the start.
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh.
I had the last game of the season for my team against Arizona January 3rd.
Huh.
Usually we're into playoffs by January, so
I didn't pick that up either. That's pretty interesting.
And I could be looking at it wrong. Someone in the chat, please correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I'm seeing here, I think they're pushing back the regular season.
And before I throw a question over to Nick and get you playing, Kelly, why don't you give me a run through and tell me about who's on the chat tonight?
Well, we have some amazing people that have been in here, and they came in early too. So if I miss anyone, I apologize. We got Samantha Lowe, Nick from Magical News Live, obviously is here. Preston McDevitt is here as well. We have Jonathan Chong, Tim Pruitt's here, Jersey Mike, Nikki Walker, Viapre Project, Ed, I believe, is here. Stacy Rogers, the mod of all mods, is here as well. It's Joey's World, the extraordinary Joey and his amazing family.
Yep, we just live
Detroit Disney Duo is here as well.
Sean.
Kay Atwood is here. The Disney Angel, Donna Jaworski. TM Disney Community Support. Thank you, Tina. Glad to have you here very much. Nikki Walker is here as well. And Rachel Loves Disney's here. Finn O'Sullivan, welcome in.
Good to see you.
Glad to have you here. Christine Hickman, Marguerite Nagy is here. Jeffrey Zendes is here as well. Good to see you. Jersey Mike. And I think I'm pretty caught up here. Who else? Tracy Glenn is here. As long as he's not rooting for the Steelers, he can stay.
Bill Steffen from Kentucky.
Bill Steffen's here.
Hey. Finn O'Sullivan. Hello, everybody. Thank you,
Welcome
Kelly.
in, guys.
Keep an eye on the chat all night. He's got it going. So if you have any questions along the way, Kelly will be making sure that we got that going. So Nick, obviously moving down from Jersey down to Florida, and I understand from talking with you that half the family is a Giants fan, and half the family are Eagles fans. What is that true?
Yes. So we have different sides. Well, our immediate family are all Giants fans, but we have other sides of our family that are originally from Philadelphia, are born and raised just right outside Philadelphia. And we have a good chunk of our family that are huge Eagles fans, watch almost, if not all, every single game.
Jeff just fell off his chair.
Nick, look.
But do you know how big of a deal that is to have Giants fans and Eagles fans that are in the same division, in the same family?
And
I can only imagine what Thanksgiving's like.
Nick, I hear you. I hear your cry for help. I will adopt you. I understand. Come on over. No problem.
I love it. I see, Kelly, we've had a couple more people jump in, huh?
Yeah, Bill, Captain Akron's here. Bill Steffen, we already did mention, but we are so glad you're here.
Andrew Bidding. Jeremy's a friend of mine from actually my hometown here.
Is he? I just welcomed him in the stream on chat.
Yeah, great song.
Yeah, he's a big Chiefs fan, diehard Chiefs fan. So
I see that. That's why I made sure I addressed him in the chat.
Blue Nose, Chris is here. Good to see you. So
Chris,
he's a good man. So obviously, Jeff,
Prince Charming Jeff just jumped in as well.
Nice.
What's up, Dev? Good to see you.
Just posted about that gentleman.
Yes.
Yeah. And Dev is going to be on 1 week with us during the year when his Tampa Bay Bucks take on the Bears. So that will be a great week. I'm looking forward to chatting with Dev. Hopefully have him on here one Thursday night with us for a little bit. So
I heard the Bucks got a new old quarterback.
They did. I heard that too.
Quarterback.
Somebody told me that secret also.
Jeff, obviously, you got your Cowboys will be facing off against Nick's teams. And
Nick gets all the teams. He gets like half the division. What the heck?
Kelly, do you play the Cowboys this year? Because I know I do.
I just know that this is the only time this whole year that Jeff can say his Chargers and his Cowboys are going to be undefeated.
You know what? Super Bowl man. mean. I need an attorney. I need an attorney right now.
I know a good attorney.
Okay. You know an attorney.
We have him on retainer, just so you know, guys.
I don't.
The show does. I had to have protection for us.
Yeah, well.
So, Walt, obviously the Rams being out the west side of the country, what made you come into a fan of them?
Oh, jeez, man. I've been a Rams fan since probably about 1978, 77, when I was really, really young. Back then, I'm 7 years old. What do I know? But I like the colors. I like the name. I liked Vince Ferragamo. He was really cool in the Super Bowl against the Steelers. We lost, but I just really fell in love with that team back then. They had some really great players: Wendell Tyler, Billy Waddy, Pat Hayden, Jack Youngblood. They had some great players back then. This was pre-Eric Dickerson, And I just fell in love with the team. They were underdogs that year, and they almost beat the Super Steelers. I mean, that was Super Bowl number 4 for the Steelers that year. They were already a dynasty by that point, and we took them to the last 3 minutes of that Super Bowl. If you guys ever go back and watch it, we were right there. And I just fell in love with that team ever since then. And good or bad, it doesn't matter. Your team's your team is your team. I stick with them. So
The Rams
I like that about
have been in Los Angeles now for.
dude, we need to make up our minds.
Right?
I was
We're
going to
almost
ask,
as bad as the Raiders.
what city will they be in next? Is I was just curious.
They're going back to St. Louis.
I was going with that. So,
It's exciting to be a Bucs fan too. That's fun. I don't know.
Yeah, you got the Bucks down there now that way, and
All of us Disney people, it's kind of the Orlando team, right? It kind of fits. I don't know. I can't get myself to root for Tom Brady yet, but
I can't root for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I look forward to someday moving there. So I kind of like the Rays and the Bucks for like future, but it feels like a lie. I can't.
Yeah.
we got 36 people in the chat and 30 likes. We thank you, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Everybody hit that like button, please.
Like and subscribe for us, and share us out on all your social media platforms. We appreciate it. We're going to be here every Thursday night. These two gentlemen will be joining us throughout the year at different times. And, of course, you'll have Kelly and Jeff and I to chat with each week, which will be a lot of fun. Hello to Jake Moeller. That's good buddy of practice that's joining with us. You talk about a kid that knows his sport trivia.
Yeah.
I would put him up there against Joey with that. He's that
Wow.
good. He's that
Big
good.
statement.
Yeah, he's that good. There's Keith joining in, Joey's best bud. So,
Hey, Keith.
so Nick, obviously, house divided. Where do you fall on it? Are you a Giants fan? You an Eagles fan?
Or are you smart?
Or
So with most of my, immediate family being Giants fans, they always went to the games at MetLife, and always, they're huge Giant supporters, especially my two brothers and my dad. So I have to side with that, because they are not Eagles fans. It's another side of the family that is. So if I was to side with the Eagles, it would obviously not end up well in our house. And I would probably be out of the house for a night. So I do have to side with the Giants for that reason.
okay, nah.
I actually like the Giants. I like the Giants. It's funny. I've always liked the Cowboys and the Giants in that division. I don't know why. I just always have. I never liked the Eagles. Redskins were meh. They're just irrelevant.
And Tracy Rogers just went livid.
So,
Minute.
so Walt, I have it on good authority that this year that Jeff is going to be rooting for the Eagles.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I believe
You
he
like to
put out
elaborate?
something along the lines of, if you like and subscribe and make a comment on this video, that I will root for the Eagles. And I just happened to have from Sal some documentation that was sent to me saying that he would. So I had that on good authority this year, that he will be rooting for the Eagles.
I wore the wrong shirt tonight because I didn't know we were going to have this fight. But what did you? What? Did you have some of that little blue candy?
I was sent a document that says, if you do this, and this, I will root for the Eagles. I'm just saying. I find that interesting that this anonymous person sent this to Sal, and Sal sent it to me. So
Here, let's anonymously send you something right now. How about that?
Just telling. Hey, Jeff's wearing Just in That shirt. Just in That great channel Wednesday nights. Friends of ours. We love their channel. If you're just following us for the first time, you need to check out their channel. And on my channel, I have all of our close friends listed. There's the actual microphone from the Beverly Challenge.
Yes,
that's the microphone flag from the Beverly Challenge. So make sure you're checking out the This and That guys. They're really good. And we are going to have thanks to Zip from last week, we have started a Pick'em League. It's going to be for fun only, for bragging rights on our channel. Jeff and Kelly will be getting in at some point, I promise you.
I'm in.
You already did?
I'm in.
All right, I haven't checked.
This guy is what we're waiting on.
We're waiting on Jeff. But Mouse Talk and Nick have both been sent invites by email to join the free league. They're going to be on the show this year. Hopefully you guys will. It is going to be a pick'em thing where you get points every week for every one you pick right. And
I'm doing that. Okay.
It'll rank it and it'll be free. It's free. It's completely free. Anybody who wants an invite, please, Preston, do me a favor. Put my.
You need to send it again. I don't know if I got it.
Oh Lord, I sent you.
Do it.
I sent you a text about your home address and couldn't get that. You're missing out. You're missing out on something I was going to send that I think these three gentlemen would all say.
I didn't send that to you.
No, you didn't send it to me.
Well, on good authority, I'll send it tonight. There you go.
Now, this is one of the few times I'm going to defend Jeff.
Yes, please.
He's had a couple of grandkids this
Yes,
week.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
That is incredibly wonderful news. God bless you and the family.
Thank you.
Dude, that's awesome news.
It's weird, man. It's weird. Like, it's a blessing and horrible that I haven't, like, can you imagine if life was normal? I would have read all the magazines from 2016. I would have had them memorized by now.
Mm-hmm.
Too different. So I'm sad that I didn't get to hold them like day one, but I also see some positives. But I just got
there's a lot of positives.
Grandkid number 2 a couple days ago, and grandkid number 1 popped out like an hour and a half ago.
Why are you here?
Because I can't go anywhere.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Well,
So if you're watching me watch the phone, I don't normally do that, but I'm doing that tonight. So
we don't have a problem with it. For those of you that want to get into the league, you're going to email me at the email that's posted up there, peter.mcdevitt24@gmail.com. You send me the invite, and send me the note that you want to get into the league from your email, and I will email and get back with you and follow up. We're hoping to have 30, 40 people from our community at least in there, maybe more. And the bragging rights will be the big thing. Can you pick it out? Stacy Rogers, thanks for posting that too. Rob Fuzz joined in. Hello, welcome, Rob. It's good. I'll tell you what, we're going to have some good competition because there's some good football people here. And it's going to be, Nick is going to have, I'm sure right now, if Nick needed to turn around and say, I need somebody to pick a football game, Donna Jaworski and our Johns are probably in earsight.
Right here.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna tell you why right now, Pete. I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna win.
Whoa!
Because everybody in here is a fan of their team. I am the voice of reason.
Really?
I'll pick with my head, not my heart.
Huh? Somebody recording this?
Yes, of course.
You know, there's one person in my life who likes to point out when I'm wrong in my predictions. Who is that, Walt? Who is that?
What, me?
Hey, Jeff, you said they'd go 162-0. They lost the game this week. Whatever.
But don't say things that are unrealistic and irresponsible.
I am going to win a triathlon this year.
He's a win. All right, I need a
Kelly, I know. Look at Kelly.
That's great. That was technical. Kelly, that was
It depends on the competition, doesn't it?
Yes,
well,
it does.
Write it down.
Taking a breath for a quick minute while Kelly tries to figure out what's going on next to him. Let's welcome in the angel of our community. Donna Jaworski is over Nick's shoulder.
Hey, Donna.
Love having Donna in here. Donna, you will see Donna throughout the year with us. She's one of the
you go, girl.
She's one of the people in my life that has been very influential in me, and I love having her on her streams, just like I know everybody else does. And I know you gentlemen feel the same. You got your hand up. Go ahead. Have you come back to sanity?
No. If she's so wonderful, why doesn't she get her own box? Give her her own box, people. Come on.
She will be on as a guest one week.
Center square one time. She'll be the center square.
Exactly. We love you, Donna.
Yes.
I love you guys too.
So, well, all this mouth is going on. I got Terry Bradshaw to come up tonight. He's joining us live from his home in Louisiana.
Wouldn't that be funny?
And ladies and gentlemen, it's Jeff from Diz Our Dream as a surprise guest tonight. He is here, even though he's wearing that god-awful shirt.
It's bright.
What shirt?
Hey, do you know that the only person that did not see the Immaculate Reception was Terry Bradshaw?
That's true.
That's true.
He was on his back. Everybody else in the world saw it. He's the only one who didn't see it.
Now, I will say this.
For those of you under 80 years old, that's ancient history in the NFL.
Jeff and I are going to battle this year.
So was the last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl.
And the World Series, you're saying.
Oh, well, that's the Dodgers. That's been a
Listen, Orioles fan, slow your roll.
Hey, we just went too far.
No, not at all.
We're the Orioles.
Hey, We're bad.
Horrible right now.
That's another sport.
That's you picking on the Orioles right now. It's like asking me to run a marathon. Ain't gonna happen.
I'm going to pick at the scabs that I see. That's all I got.
There we go. Jeff from Diz Our Dream. He's got a great channel. He's a friend of ours in the community. He is a Steelers fan. I want to say this. I will battle with the Steelers all year long, but I respect two things about the Steelers. They have 5 championships, if I recall.
No.
Six.
Six.
Wow.
You know.
Whatever.
You lose track when you have so many. I know.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
The owners of the Steelers are class acts, and I respect that. I respect their championships that they've won. And I respect one thing about Steelers fans, along with Redskins fans. They are the 2 fans that I've met throughout my life that no matter how bad the teams are, they're not turning their back on their teams.
Nope.
And I give them that to that respect. So other than that, I hope we kill Jeff, and it will be a battle Thanksgiving Eve. I hope you have your turkey early because it'll be interesting.
Well, let's hope we have our quarterback. Well, last year when we played you guys, we didn't have our quarterback either
True.
game. James Conner was hurt most of the season. So
Well,
we
great.
had a
teams have
lot
depth.
of injuries.
He's
Yeah.
we're back this year, which is good.
It's a little
Touche, Walt.
Just kidding.
So his channel, just so everybody knows, I know he has Terry Bradshaw on there, but it is Diz Our Dream. Does some great stuff. Follow all these 3 gentlemen. Instagram, Facebook, I think. I'm pretty sure also with the what am I forgetting? Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the above. And keep up with what all they have going. So we want to do that. Jeff, so let me throw it to you. How do you think? I asked you the question I asked Walt when we started. What do you think is going to be the effect this year of everything with COVID on the start of the season of the league?
I don't know. That's a great question because I don't know. Are we going to be playing without fans? There's a lot of unknowns there. I know the NBA's talking about playing at the Wide World of Sports in Orlando, and they're also picking up the soccer leagues playing there as well. So
yeah, that'd be great for you guys to go over and live stream and do some stuff with that. Who knows what you can do with that?
They probably won't let us. They probably will not allow us in the building.
Yeah, but
That's my guess.
All the soccer players are staying at the Swan and Dolphin resorts.
Yes.
So we're going to be staying at the boardwalk during that, so we can walk over and
that's cool.
maybe run into some players, maybe accidentally.
Well,
That's
from
where
what I heard, at least with the NBA, they are not allowing the players to go to the parks. Now, you're right. Maybe they'll go over to the boardwalk or something like that. I don't know how they'll let them go, but they cannot go to the parks.
Right.
Big money to the first person that can get on and live stream and text me and say, "Get me on right now. Send me the link. I'll get you an interview with X." We'll have
Who's X?
Anybody Thursday night. Any one of the players.
Oh.
Do it all.
Xavier McDaniel.
I thought maybe it was a soccer player.
But, go ahead, Kel.
So Pete, how? Pete,
Oh.
I understand that there is a rumor going around that you have possibly given up on your Ravens this year and may become a Steelers fan.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Can you look behind?
Was that on good authority?
I don't know if that's good authority. I'm just telling you the rumor I heard, and I always want to clarify, clear the
You might
air.
clarify that. Preston, put that on. Let's go.
I feel like you're talking to your lawyer friend too much. Yeah.
I may have mentioned that.
Oh,
I may have misspoken.
Mr.
I thought me and Pete were on the same page, but I guess we're not.
No, we're not.
No, okay.
Jeff, you had your hand up, Jeff.
No, go
I
ahead.
saw Kelly put his hand up and I wanted to be a jerk.
Kelly, anything good going on in the chat while we're here?
Oh, there's all kinds of things going on in the chat. Stacy Rogers wanted to remind that didn't the Steelers get a fair amount of their rings by beating Mr. Whip's Cowgirls?
Whatever.
They got 2 of them from him.
Yeah, well,
yep.
the
See you,
Steelers,
Tim. I see
the
you.
Cowboys beat the Steelers in one of the Super Bowls, though, too. So.
They did.
Jake
They
Muller,
absolutely
welcome in. And yes, that is a nice helmet, isn't it?
Let me jump in. That helmet right there, this is a cool story. When I was in the ICU at shock trauma, and I had woken up and I was getting myself together. My daughter Amber, her best friend, her father was the lead accountant for the Baltimore Ravens and actually works over in the castle with Steve Bisciotti and them. And he told them, I guess, told some people what had happened to me. And that helmet you just saw is directly from the Baltimore Ravens.
Wow.
Get yourself
Wow.
Cool.
Very cool.
Story
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
If Jackie Smith doesn't drop the touchdown in the Super Bowl, they probably get another one against the Steelers.
I wasn't a Cowboys fan yet. I was only mad at Steve Young at that point in my life. My Chargers had only gone to one Super Bowl, and Steve Young threw, I think.
Well, no, the Jackie Smith was back when Roger Staubach was still there.
Yeah. I always rooted for him a little bit, but I didn't.
I love Roger Staubach. Naval Academy, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Him and David Robinson, two best things come out of the Naval Academy.
Oh, and our Navy, but other than that,
Well, I'm talking about athletes.
just saying.
37,
and Napoleon McCallum.
37 in the chat and 40 likes. Thank you, guys. We got 5 very professional channels on here with us tonight. My 2 co-hosts and our 3 guests. Kelly, I apologize because I cut you off a little bit. You were working on the chat there. Anything else going on?
No, everybody's just
AJ,
enjoying.
He's in here. AJ Magic, welcome. Jonathan Chong, welcome. So obviously we're going to do something a little bit different. Our whole goal here on the off season with Thursday night is more of a little bit for the community to get to know some of the people they're going to see on with us this year. And you may see any of these three people pop in out of the blue anywhere along the thing, because once you're locked in as a guest with Kelly and Jeff and I for the year, you have the autonomy to send us a text or a note at any point and say, hey, let me in. I want to throw some up. Go ahead, Mr. Bates.
What if I don't know what autonomy means?
Talk to Kelly. He'll explain it. It's the pre-show meeting that you missed.
Whisper in your ear.
Yeah,
I was the first one here.
Oh God! So we're gonna have that going on. So instead, we don't want to wait to the end of the show. Let's. I'll throw it to Nick first. We'll start with the youngest guy in the thing. Tell us a little bit about your channel, what you got going, what you're doing for all the people out there that might be new to us or new to you.
Yes, so my channel is Magical News Live, and there is a lot of Disney content on it. Usually when the Walt Disney World parks are open, there are live streams from the parks, but obviously that's not the case right now. So while the parks are not open, I'm doing things like some interviews I'm doing and some streams from Disney Springs. And then I have a really cool stream coming up this Saturday. But when the parks are open, I do a lot of park streams. I have a lot of fun ideas and some things I'm planning to work up in the future for the channel. But yeah, that's basically what my channel is. It's Walt Disney World IR in real life streams. It's what's happening at the parks, and when the parks aren't open like now, it's other ways to be able to interact with our community in the chat.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's fantastic. And Nick runs a great channel. And you're supported by a travel agency, and they are a great travel agency. And who is that?
It's Mickey Travels.
Mickey Travels. So if you're looking for your travels, ladies and gentlemen, I highly encourage you checking out Nick and Mickey Travels. They are phenomenal, and they're on Instagram, and they are on Facebook and several other things. So that's good. Just a reminder real quick that, yes, we will have the league. I saw that Keith just put it up there. We are going to have the league. Stacy, if you could throw that up again. My email, so you can email me and just say, hey, I want into the league, and I will follow back up with you with the invitation on how to get in. I hate doing this. This is our dream with that dumb shirt. I love his channel. I love Jeff. I can't stand that shirt. God, that gold burns my eyes. Look, you got to look up in the corner there. Do you see your guy getting hammered by my Ravens with a pole?
No, I don't.
No, you should.
Maybe
Tell
we
us,
should do the
you've had a lot of good things going lately. I've seen you and the family down there doing some stuff. Talk about what you got going on with your channel. Excellent channel, guys. As much as I kid him, great channel. Tell us.
I don't want to talk about my channel. I want to talk about football.
There you go.
No, seriously, in all seriousness, I mean, we have this channel, and that's great. But the friendships we've made through this channel are awesome. And that's what we look forward to most. We're hanging out with Walt at Disney Springs. We've seen Nick numerous times. We've seen Kelly down there. We've seen Jeff down there. I met you during the Beverly Challenge. I mean, that's what we like to do. We like to the people that we meet and to hang out with them. And that's what we're all about. The channel, it is what it is. We try to put out good content, but the friendships we've made, that's what really motivates us.
That's exceptionally said. And Jeff is a great guy. I think a lot of him, and I've been on several of your pop-ups as you've gone along, and it's I try to follow as much as I can, but we're going to talk a lot more during the season because Jeff does know his football very well, which is one of the reasons I asked him to come in when his Steelers play on Thursday night. That'll be a heck of a night, Thanksgiving night, with a great game, and it'll be yourself, and we also have God, who else did I put in line to kill me that night? Dave from Brandy and Dave will be on, who is a huge Steelers fan, and Triple P will be joining us for a few minutes on Thanksgiving night. I set myself up to just get pummeled. God, I hope we win, or it'll be embarrassing as all get out. But it'll be a fun night with some great channels on there. Walter, you got a lot going on. Been doing a lot of things. What is? Oh, that's a great
picture.
That is an awesome picture.
Got everybody in that picture.
It was fun. Yeah, a lot of people.
That's an awesome picture. Well, tell us about what you got going on your channel, then we're going to jump back over and talk a little bit more football.
Oh, just we're first off, I'm honored and I thank you for having me on. It's great to be here with all these great channels. You got everybody in here is fantastic. I kind of echo what Jeff said. It's just great meeting everyone, and it's nice having these relationships with everybody. It's what I really love. Our channel, we just have fun. We've been going live every day with the daily Disney discussion. We pick out of the bowl a new ride every single day to talk about, and everybody's been great with that. We have a lot of things coming up now that we're down here. We're coming out with Man versus Park, which is going to be fantastic. It's going to be a challenge series that we're going to go up against the park to see if we can win the challenge. If we win or the park wins, we've got around town where we'll go outside of Disney and visit other things and explore. Melissa's going to do her own little series called Exploration Eats.
Nice.
She's going to find little items to eat here and there. So we have a lot of stuff coming. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it and come out. And we kind of did a Man versus Park this weekend where we did a challenge to see how many characters we could meet over at Universal within a certain amount of time. And it was a good one. It's a fun video. So thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
You've been crushing it, everybody.
We look forward to you being here throughout the year. We talked about some of our guests that we're going to have on and going back to the football side. We are still, I'm still taking those inquiries from the community for who would be interested in coming on. And I'm doing, some interviews. So if you're a fan of these teams, let me know, because we're still looking to close a few gaps. We're looking for the Bengals, the Browns.
It's going to be rough.
Not surprising. We're looking for the Houston Texans. We're looking for a fan of them. We're looking for the Denver Broncos and the Jets, fans of those teams. We're looking for the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, we can do that one. Melissa's a huge Bills fan.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. Mouse Talk is in on the Buffalo Bills. Good.
Her uncle was the strength and conditioning coach at Buffalo for 20 years.
Wow.
Wow.
He went to all 4 Super Bowls and lost all 4 Super Bowls. I'll have a good story about that one. Poor Rusty.
We'll talk about that night. That'll be great story stuff for that night. We're looking for somebody with the Tennessee Titans. We're looking for somebody with the Arizona Cardinals, Seattle Seahawks, and the Las Vegas Raiders right now is who we're looking for. So if you're fans of
those fans are in jail. So
all those fans are in jail. If you're fans of those teams, send the email to the same email that Stacy posted for me, my email, and I'll be glad to talk with you offline and see if we can work something out. So the league should be a lot of fun with the Pick'em League, and we'll do that too. Yes, Jeff.
Just to clarify, you didn't have any problem finding any Steelers people.
I know, right?
No, I didn't. But you know what? You want to know the honest truth? The one I had the most fans call me on? Believe it or not, the Chicago Bears so far.
Chicago Bears.
Yes.
Wow.
Mr. Bates.
Is this a thing this year? Am I going to have to raise my hand every time? Because this is going to be a problem.
You're doing good so far.
Go ahead, Grandpa.
Oh, wait. Hey, that's
you.
That's
do you have a grandfather? Well, like, what's your name? Is it going to be Pop, Poppy, grandfather, granddad?
The grandkid who can talk out loud is doing it wrong, and we're really not going to talk about it. But
That would be a good interview segment for my Sunday show with you.
Are you being called poopy?
it's right on the edge of that, actually. Yeah, on the other side.
That's awesome, though. That's just fun. That's grandkid fun right there.
It's Peepaw, and it's not going to stand. Let's just put it that way.
That's all good stuff. 32 watching, 45 likes.
I am out on P freaking Paw. Sorry.
Gotcha.
He's not that cute that he can call me Peepaw. What?
Don't you worry about it.
Let me start over to Walt. Walt, NFL, if you had to pick a hand, five greatest
My left
players.
hand.
The left hand, 5 greatest players. Who comes off the top of your mind?
That's kind of Jim Brown.
Yeah.
Is a very good player.
That's kind of hard, Jim Brown.
Yeah, that was Well, he said the 5 greatest players of all time.
You said, well, it's not Jim Brown.
From you.
Yeah.
You know, from your standpoint.
Jim Brown, Johnny Unitas. I'll go Barry Sanders. I'll go Lawrence Taylor. I'm trying to get some from different positions. And I'll go Jonathan Ogden. I'll throw in a line in there.
Great lineman. Kelly.
Well, he is. He's probably one of the best left tackles of all time, if not the best. He's right there.
Somebody that I've met, so I like him.
And look, the Rams had Orlando Pace, who's no slouch. That's a Hall of Famer too.
Best ever.
Yeah.
He's,
Kelly, you're
he's right
5?
there, man.
Ooh, that's kind of put me on the spot.
So is it the question the greatest 5 players in the NFL?
Jerry Rice.
No, just some
Christian
of your 5
Okoye.
most favorite players of all time.
Christian Okoye.
Favorite. Oh.
Yeah, favorite. Yeah.
Didn't he
Okoye.
play for 3 seasons?
Rice, I love.
What did he call the Nigerian Nightmare?
Yes, he was.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He was great. I'm just kidding with you.
Reggie White.
Mm-hmm. Minister of Defense.
I don't want to say it, but I will. Jerry Rice.
I love
hate
Rice.
Jerry Rice. I hate Jerry Rice.
I'm not a fan of Jerry Rice, but he was
Wait. So I'm confused. Is the question your favorite players, or I don't?
one of the best.
Oh,
Some of
no,
the-
I didn't pick any of my favorites.
In your mind, the top, when you say these are my five favorite, or the 5 that I see as some of the best in the NFL that I love to watch.
That's a very different question.
Yeah, that's a very different question. I agree. I didn't pick any of my favorites.
I will end mine with Mahomes.
Oh.
What?
And tell me. Hold on. Tell me he's not fun to watch.
He
That's
is.
not the question.
Not against my team. He's not.
He
fun to
just
watch.
said that it could be who I think, and that's my
I mean, he
opinion.
did give us a lot. Yeah.
Sample size. I need a larger sample size.
He
He's
I
very
will
good
not
so
disagree
far.
with you on. I will not disagree with you on that, Walt. But I'm telling you that I see a lot of good in his future. But
That's what they said about
I will
Cam
tell
Newton,
you,
too.
he is probably one of the most exciting players that we have seen in the NFL in a very long time.
Yeah, I agree.
And
With
for me, that's where I'm at with that. I guess that's where I see him.
All right. Jeff, I'll throw it to you next.
Well, I need to know your question. So
I
if
do,
you
Mr.
ask me a question, I'll listen. I'll answer. Go ahead.
I'm going to Mr. Bates.
What's your
Hold on, Mr. Bates. I'm going to Diz Our Dream.
Oh, good.
Five. Same question. 5 most favorite top players you enjoyed watching come to mind.
Oh my God, Jeff George. No, just kidding.
Jeff.
He had a heck of an arm, but man, his head.
Okay, I'm gonna start off. Dan Marino, my
Heck yeah.
favorite all-time favorite player to watch. I'm gonna go Walter Payton. Love
Yeah.
watching him run.
Sweet.
I'm gonna go Derek Thomas.
Nice.
He was a beast.
That's what you think, Kelly.
Yes.
Yeah, he's Derek Thomas is one of my all-time
You
favorite.
told me
players.
multiple times he was your favorite player.
Yeah, he is.
Jack Lambert.
Yeah.
That's going back some. I love it.
Sorry, and I got to do it. You know,
Don't say Terry Bradshaw, please.
I'm not gonna say
Don't.
Terry Bradshaw.
Good.
I'm a Drew Bledsoe fan. I like Drew Bledsoe.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right,
So
Mr.
Tom Brady.
Bates.
So I was getting ready to say it. You beat me to it by 2 seconds. I was just getting ready to say the same thing. Good for you.
Mr. Bates, your turn. Same question.
Well, you didn't. You asked like 27 questions. So okay, my favorite players I'm going to go with because I want it. Dan Fouts, Kellen Winslow, love both of them.
Great call.
They were my first. They helped me fall in love with the NFL. Marshall Faulk. I got front row seats to San Diego State greatness. So Marshall Faulk.
Wow.
We're talking NFL.
Revolutionized the position, by the way. He was the first real he could go two ways. He wasn't just a runner. He was a receiver. He was a great blocker. He understood defenses. The guy was San Diego State. I remember when they played Miami that one year at San Diego State.
That was
Remember
actually
that game? That was his breakout game.
That was the only game that I missed in 2 seasons for SDSU.
I saw it.
And they had the brawl. But anyway, yeah, that was so much fun. I remember the day that he set the all-time, at the time, NCAA record. We thought it was a season total they were given. It was a game total. It was too crazy. Amazing. It was like a video game. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, okay. So, Marshall Faulk, for sure. And I think if I want to pick somebody right now, it's tough. I don't know. I think, Walt, you're here. Jack Youngblood was my first football player. I loved him, which is weird because I never played defense. And if I want somebody right now, I do want to pick somebody from right now. Can I take somebody who's not in the NFL yet? Trevor Lawrence. That dude is going to be the best quarterback since John Elway. Trevor Lawrence. He's at Clemson now. I know we're talking NFL. I love that. Yeah.
And by the way, I think John Elway could be the greatest of all time. I'm sorry to say that, but there's a guy that took and went to Super Bowls with nothing around him.
What draft? True.
I mean, once he got Terrell Davis, he won back-to-back Super Bowls.
Well, he always had a great line, to be fair.
Well, yes.
But you mentioned Elway. Jeff mentions Moreno. Same draft. That's amazing. And there's 3 others in the first round. I love that draft. That was the year that I fell in love with the NFL draft.
Wasn't it also Steve Grogan was in that draft?
No, we had
Tony Eason.
O'Brien, Tony Eason.
Tony Eason.
And, Blackledge? Was it Blackledge?
It might have been Todd Blackledge, yeah.
I think it was.
That's who the Steelers got instead of Marino.
From Pitt. So what the heck?
I know.
Yeah, great. Yeah, Pitt. He was great to watch there. Nick, who's some of yours?
So, as far as I go, because when I watch football, usually with my family, I'm just kind of watching it. I'm not really like ingesting it. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to go with the easy answer of everybody.
Well, and to be fair to Nick, when I talked to him about doing this, he was honest. He's like, we follow, but I'm not big into it. But he's getting more into the water. He's kind of like Preston. Some of the people that you guys were saying, Preston's like, who's that? And he's Googling it and trying to figure out who they are. So
Nick, everybody starts somewhere, dude.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good that you're getting involved with it. I really think you'll like football a lot, and you'll find that one team or that one player, because we all have found them.
Yep.
That's that. Oh my God, I love this guy.
Yeah.
He's my favorite. It was Eric Dickerson for me was my first real. Oh my gosh, that's my guy. And you'll
years one of the great years ever. Absolutely.
And then the Pick'em League will get you going.
1984 or 85.
Yeah, my 5
still holds a record.
My 5 is if I had to go with it, that would be Unitas is on my list, Walt. Ray Lewis is on my list. I loved watching Ray hit people.
So does Ray. Ray loves watching Ray.
Ray's good.
You're pretty good.
Hey, here's what I'll say. To me, he's one of the greatest linebackers to ever play the game. There's some other great.
He's the greatest middle linebacker to ever play the game.
But that thing he did for me. I loved Ray before he sent me that text message. Loved him even more after he sent it to me. But I loved watching him play. Bo Jackson for me.
Bo, good call.
I absolutely love Bo. I wish he just could have stayed healthy when he ran over.
Okay.
Yeah,
but he's a Hall of Famer if he picks one sport.
If he picks one sport,
he's going to go to the Hall of Fame with either one, in my opinion. If he sticks with baseball, he's a Hall of Famer. If he sticks with football,
dude made the All-Star team in 2 leagues in the same season.
I know.
He's kidding me. Only guy in the history of the NFL with 2 runs of over 90 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he ran over the left field fence and made the play. And some of the throws.
He's unbelievable. I love
the baseball highlights. Unbelievable.
Now,
probably the greatest.
He was playing the Orioles when he ran across that.
Was it?
That was the Orioles at Memorial Stadium.
Broke the bat.
Center field.
Some of his throws were epic. Oh, love that guy.
You talk about 2 sports. The other one I loved watching primetime play. Deion Sanders. I just love
the playoffs in the same year.
What he brought to the game, and his energy and everything was.
I love Dion. I'm always
Best closer in football when it came to a cornerback. He could make up ground. He'd close on a receiver like that. He might get beat off the break, but he could close so fast. It was unbelievable.
Well, and my last one is one that was brought up. I loved watching Barry Sanders. I mean, the guy could stop on a dime, and the best days were
if that guy had any kind of line. Can you imagine what he would have done?
So the greatest thing were the Sunday nights when Berman was doing his highlights, and he's Barry Sanders. Whoop! And just watching it was unbelievable.
He when he was at Oklahoma State, one of his linemen, his left guard or right guard, was my boss for a couple of years. Great guy. I think I actually got the job because I saw the picture on the wall, and I talked for 10 minutes about Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas, who were in the same back.
I was getting ready to say Barry Sanders was the backup to Thurman Thomas.
My buddy was one of the offensive linemen, and just epic. I'm pretty sure I got the job because I talked about his college football team. But anyway, and he went off at San Diego at the Holiday Bowl. I got to see that. Went, I don't know, 200 yards or whatever. Amazing.
I'll tell you what's a cool thing is they're going to have in Annapolis for the first time this year. You got Navy playing. I think it's playing Notre Dame.
Oh yeah, nice.
Talk about college stuff. Annapolis, Walt. Christ, is 10 minutes from us, right? From where where you used to live and where I live, 10, 15 minutes.
Not far at all. Not far at all.
So that should be something really cool. Welcome in Griswold family vacay.
Griswold, that's right, baby.
Kelly, anything else going on in the chat that I'm missing?
No, they're at each other's throats, so they're doing good.
Perfect.
Hey, I did want to say
that's always fun when everybody's at their throat.
Oh yeah. It's good football banner. I did want to say, Jeff, you brought up Derek Thomas, and I will tell you, kind of like Nick, what Walt was saying about you're going to find that when Neil Smith and Derek Thomas were playing on defense in Kansas City. Do you want to talk about finding my love of the Chiefs? It just grew deeper during those years that those two were together because you just loved watching them play. And so that was for me, was Derek Thomas and Neil Smith. Those years, that's when I really got further into football. I've always loved the Chiefs from being a little kid. I remember being 5 years old. I had a Chiefs bedspread, the curtains, the whole 9 yards.
Nice.
So your mom was mad at you? Is that what that was?
No, they love me very much. I even had a Chiefs football helmet clock on my wall.
I might add something like that too.
Because my dad said that we shouldn't put cheerleaders on curtains.
That's great. 32 watching, 50 likes. We thank you all for being here and supporting us. Please make sure you subscribe to Jeff and Kelly's channel along with mine. During the season, we will be going live on each other's channels and rotating, which will be a lot of fun. During the preseason, these gentlemen have a lot going on with their channels, so they're letting me hold the reins right now, which I'm very grateful that they're letting me do it and trusting this in me and coming on. But we're going to have a lot of fun this year because, one, I don't plan on collapsing again, and two.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
Please.
Yeah,
please, not again.
But two, we're going to have some great people come on. It's going to be a lot of fun, like Jeff with the This Is Our Dream and Nick and Walt. So as you're sitting here looking at it, Walt, who do you have in the Super Bowl this year? Thinking with everything that's happened in the drafts and everything.
Pressure, Walt.
It's so hard. Well, first off, and it's no disrespect to the Chiefs, it's so hard to repeat in any sport.
All disrespect for all of us.
No, it's true. I mean, it's so hard to do. It really is. That's why they make such a big deal of it when it happens. I think the Chiefs have a very good chance. I personally think the 49ers just had a very good year. I'm still not sold on them. I'm just not.
Defense is pretty good.
Yeah, the defense is very good, but we'll see. It's hard for me to pick a team right now. I mean, the Patriots. We'll see what happens there. I don't know. I would probably have to say the Chiefs for sure in the AFC right now. The Ravens are too wishy-washy for me. I'm still not sold on Lamar Jackson. Great athlete to watch. He's exciting, but I mean, he's lost. So far, he's 0 for 2 in playoffs, and each time he's performed very badly. That's not a good sign.
You must have missed last season.
No. Seasons are great. Ask Peyton Manning about seasons. Seasons are great, but when the rubber hits the road, he doesn't look good right now. And maybe that'll change. But when the rubber hits the road,
Send him to my Chargers, please.
That's fine. And then when you lose in the playoffs, your Chargers beat them in the playoffs.
My Chargers haven't sniffed the playoffs.
No, who was the team that beat? Wasn't it the Chargers? It was Philip Rivers beat them 2 years ago.
Tennessee
last year.
Tennessee beat them last year.
Championship game. 2 years ago, it was the Chargers where we lost the last game of the year.
Philip Rivers beat him in the playoff game in
I'm not
Baltimore.
Lamar Jackson. I'm not a Lamar Jackson Ravens fan, but that was one of the great quarterback seasons.
It was, but did he win the Super Bowl? Did he even win a playoff game?
Only one dude wins the Super Bowl every year as quarterback.
Well, that's fine, but he's 0 for 2. That's all I'm saying is
And
the season's great, but when the rubber hits the road, you play to win the Super Bowl. Kelly, did you win the Super Bowl?
This is why I
You
love
want Lamar Jackson? No, you don't.
Okay. So Stacey Rogers.
Banged your head. But that's okay.
I don't want him.
So I love that
And
kind
I got Jared Goff.
Nick, you have any? You're just getting into it. Do you have any thoughts on playoffs or the Super Bowl or anything?
I'd say I see a lot of times, and it's just get off of observation. I've seen it for years now, the Patriots being in the Super Bowl. So if I had it, because I know the season's up in the air. If I had to guess, I'm just going to go with the Patriots because I see them in the Super Bowl a lot. And Donna's over here clapping because she's a big Patriots.
Walt's looking at you right now like you lost your mind.
That's my guess. But of course, we're going to have to see what happens.
That's okay. This is our dream, Jeff. What do you think, buddy?
It pains me to say this. It really hurts to say this. AFC, I think it's either going to be the Chiefs or the Ravens.
That was painful,
really
wasn't it?
hard to say.
Is there
really hard
really
to say.
anybody else in the AFC other than the Chiefs and the Ravens and maybe the Steelers that are even good?
I think Jeff got stuck on its way
Who
up.
else is even good in the AFC?
I threw up a little bit in my mouth there. Sorry.
Talk about a down league. The AFC is.
The NFC, the NFC. If it's not the Steelers, I hope it's the Eagles. And I think it's either going to be the Eagles or San Francisco.
Interesting.
San Francisco's got a tough division. The Eagles, other than Giants aren't good right now. Washington, I think, still has a team. I think Dallas is. I'm sorry, Jeff. They're right now wishy-washy. If they can get more consistency, Dallas can really contend with the Eagles to win that division. It's a 2-team race in the NFC East.
Interesting, yeah.
It's a 2-team race.
Jeff, let's start with Jeff. Your thoughts?
Me?
What are you thinking early? Yeah.
Cowboys over the Ravens. Write it down. Cowboys over the Ravens.
What? Where did you get that from?
I
think I know where he got it from, but I can't say it on the stream.
Cowboys over the Ravens.
I'm just
You
going to
pulled that from somewhere.
I'm going to go back to last year's streams, and I'm going to pull them, and I'm going to start writing down some
I
picks.
picked your team. I didn't want to, but we had all the injuries. On our prediction stream, I picked. I don't want to talk about it, but I didn't pick.
Go ahead.
I picked your Chiefs.
I know you did.
That was last year.
What's Jeff smoking? Andrew Bidding says. Kelly, I know where you're going to the AFC.
I'm just going to say Chiefs.
How about your NFC?
Is there anything else I need to say?
How about your NFC? Who's going to be the NFC opponent?
Whew.
Are we in the NFC or the AFC?
It rhymes with Row Royce.
Row Roy's?
Yeah, it rhymes with that. In case you need help.
No, Row Rurals maybe, but
yes, we have the best cheerleaders too. I can't help it.
Dallas is going to get right up to it, but they're not going to get it. They're not.
Thank you.
There is that team in New Orleans that's pretty good too.
Yeah.
No, well,
I really don't right now.
They're pretty good.
Moment, I don't have an answer for you.
Yeah, it's kind of early.
I agree with Jeff. It's either Kansas City or us this year with the changes we've made defensively. I think we've done some great job in the offseason, and there's talk that we still might be trading for the Pro Bowl corner from the Jets, which would be interesting because he wants out.
Or the safety? Who?
One of the safety, one of the two that they're talking
The
to
safety's
right
the everybody. The Cowboys are hoping to
now.
get.
That's the one. That's who they're talking to. I heard it on the radio again today that he wants out, and there's some serious talks going on right now.
He wants out. Why would they trade him? He's a Hall of Famer. He's great.
You know,
If
he's not re-signing, but
Kelly,
Here-
what happened?
it is probably going to be New Orleans with the 49ers, in my opinion.
I'll tell you what. As much as we've laughed about it, a little bit of time we talked, do not mark out Tampa Bay right now. They had 2,000-yard receivers. They have a solid running back. They have a very solid defense in a overall weak division. And last year, they lost 4 of those games by I think under 5 points total. And that was because the quarterback threw an interception, gave the game away. If Brady just manages the game, it's going to be interesting. And I don't know, Gronk is either going to come back as a star again, or he's going to come back awful because the year off rested his body. If he comes back,
He'll be good. He'll be good.
Oh yeah, he'll be good. He'll be good.
Who you going to?
Arians. I would love for that to happen, but there's 2 reasons that won't happen, and they're both Drew Brees. The Saints are in his division.
Yeah, he's not going to win the division. That's the first thing that's not going to happen.
And by the way,
And
Brady was below average last year. So
I'm glad you brought it up because this is Drew Brees' last year. He's already made that clear. He's already now acknowledged that he's going on to TV and going to be an announcer. CBS, I think it was, or one of them. So his last year, you don't think he's going to go out? That could be interesting there, too. It's a great point. It's a fantastic point. So, well, this has been an interesting night. It's 9:56. We've talked about these 3 gentlemen and the great channel that they have. More football talk will be coming as we get closer to the year and we get into the preseason. We will be really digging more into that. This early part of the off season is going to be Stacy. Put up Stacy's comment right there. The preseason or the off season is we're entitling it, which is now up until things really start kicking in. We're going to be introducing you to all these people that are going to be on with us this year. We've got some really, as you can see tonight, we got Nick who's getting into it and starting to learn a lot more about it. I think it's going to be great for him. And you got 2 gentlemen on the right-hand side who both know their football and are going to be incredible this year as supporting us throughout the year and hopefully coming on quite often. So we're excited about that. Kelly, what do you got going on with your channel right now?
Meeting new people, making new friends. Actually, you know what?
How's that working out for you?
Gonna write a book.
What?
I'll buy one.
Honestly, I am excited because we are going to have the Viapre Project on our channel on Saturday.
Nice.
And I am I absolutely love Ed and Mindy. I think they're amazing. Really look at it's going to be Saturday, noon Central Time, 1 o'clock Eastern Time.
Nice.
And we're going to talk a little bit, play a little bit of a game, a Disney game, and just kind of hang out and have some fun. Have some fun. I think we all need a little bit of a smile and a good time in this world, so we're going to do that on Saturday. And then Mama Mouse will be doing her craft streams throughout the week. I get the privilege to be on with Jeff and Angela Thursday afternoons, 4 o'clock Central Time, doing Dreaming with the Mouse. We do that together every Thursday. And then I get to be with these 2 fine gentlemen over here every Thursday night for NFL. And I love these guys. They're awesome. We all give each other a hard time, but it's all in good fun.
Absolutely.
But it's a lot of good fun. Let's just put it that way.
Every word of it.
Jeff, we got so much else going on. I can't even keep straight with all you got going on. Every time I turn around, 30 minutes till Jeff Bates is on. I love it.
I want my stupid play button. Hurry up. What the heck? It's taking so long.
So,
I got Dev on Sunday night. I got Rob from TubeBuddy on Sunday night. So 2 shows Sunday night. Chris Strumming Dev, and then right after that, Creator Talk Rob from TubeBuddy. We're talking about SEO. I have proof that their SEO studio tool works, and we're going to show a proof, and then we're going to have Rob talk about it. It'll be fun. Friday night, Disney Pins Live, and, stuff like that there.
awesome. Well, here's the good thing we got going is our football channel is rocking hard now. We are back in full throttle. We have our league going on, which they've been posting all night for sending me an email so you can get into our league. It'll be a pick 'em by points. It's basically going to be for bragging rights, but it'll be a lot of fun all year long, and we're excited about that. So if you're interested in that, get back with me. If you're a fan of one of the teams that we talked about that we're still looking for some people, and you have a YouTube channel, get back with me. Send me an email. I'll be glad to sit down, do a quick little sit down with you and talk about it as we're trying to plan out our year. And, of course, every Thursday night, this is where we'll be. And as we get closer to football, we'll be talking a lot more football. We will get into preseason picks. We will get into some college talk, the top 25 and reviewing that. We've got a lot of good stuff that we'll be doing. On my channel, Sunday nights with this little guy right here next to me, it's Off the Wall with P&P. Last week was our first show. It was a lot of fun.
Great album, by the way. Just saying. Great album.
Off the Wall by P&P.
Off the Wall by... Come on. Who else?
Off the wall.
Yeah. Preston got it.
That was a leak, but I like it.
Little Richard.
Oh, come on.
This Sunday, we've got Corey from Corey Meets World in the hot seat.
Michael Jackson was the guy that played for the Ravens.
That would be a lot of fun itself. So, look, if you're out there and you're watching us, we hope that you're smiling a little bit. We hope that you're finding some fun in your life. The world's a unique place right now. This last year of 2020, we've been going through a lot, all of us. And we all face the challenges that we're facing in many different ways. And all that we can try to do every week here is the montage that I leave us with every week as we go. The world's a better place when you put a smile on someone's face. These gentlemen do it in their channels. Please take the time to like and subscribe to them and see the activity we have going on. Till next Thursday night, I'm Pete McDivitt for Jeff Bates, my partner in crime for Kelly Bates, my officer that oversees us. And for these great channels, House Talk, Magical News Live, and Diz Our Dream, it's been our pleasure. Good night.
Later on.
Bye, everybody.
Time.